Yes, so it is official. Fubara's return is imminent, as Fubara has held a closed-door meeting with President Bola Tinubu in his 18-day working retreat visit, to Europe. We all know that Tinubu went to France, but on the probably 17th or 18th day, he visited London briefly, and at Fubara's request, he decided to meet with Fubara. And Tinubu has always had an open heart towards Fubara. But the only thing is that Wike, the king of all deceivers, the clown of Rivers State, the man who wants to be a minister and a governor at the same time, a raging storm, the storm that never settles, has always been the problem. Because he helped Tinubu secure the victory in Rivers, Tinubu would not want to betray his ally. You can notice it from the way Tinubu has made his appointment. People who were loyal to him, he appointed all of them, apart from Nasiru El-Rufai, because that one is also a very crooked human being. Now, back to the talk. Fubara having sensed that if he doesn't align with the powers that be, he will definitely not be able to defeat Wike, And so, just like the Delta State governor has done, who has now defected to APC, Fubara is considering defecting to APC. They gave Fubara a lot of options. Fubara has met all the options, and in spite of that, Wike ensured that the 27 people were hell bent on, frustrating him by refusing to allow him into the legislative quarters to present his budget, even when the guy had swallowed the humble pie. And yet, what happened? They decided to impeach him, sensing that there would be a kind of revolt in the state. Tinubu did what he was supposed to do, declare a state of emergency, which is illegal, but Tinubu used it to save the day. Look at it now. Fubara's enemies would have continued with the plots of impeachment. Wike would have been pushing them, and then Fubara's supporters would have gone head on to try to confront them, and then Wike would have been brought to shame. And Tinubu didn't want to do that, so Tinubu actually saved face for Wike. Tinubu saved face for Wike because that impeachment would not have worked. Now they needed the judge of the state, and that judge is Fubara's boy, so he will not have allowed them to do anything. He will not have set up the 7-man committee that would accept or investigate Fubara's for wrongdoings, because you can impeach a governor on the grounds of misconduct, gross misconduct. So in the end, to save face for them, Tinubu did what he did, and now Fubara has been suspended. Fubara did not utter any word against Tinubu, so probably was meeting with advisors and all of that, and having given up his position and allowed himself to be suspended, which Wike would never have allowed. If Wike were the governor, Wike would never have allowed anybody to come and suspend him. He left the government's house, he didn't fight with them, and then now the sole administrator that should go to jail for what he did, a man from another state coming to be a sole administrator in another state, has dissolved all the people that were appointed, and now he has removed all of them, put up caretaker committee, the same thing they told Fubara not to do. Fubara conducted an election, his people won, and they removed all of them, which was according to the judgment of Supreme Court. And now that guy came to put caretaker people who are loyal to Wike, and these people were seen destroying Fubara's banners at the local government secretariat. And now all the appointments the guy made in the state house, in the civil service and all of that, they've removed all of them. So when Fubara comes, and Fubara is coming to work with people who are not loyal to him, people he does not know, and he's still facing the 27 bulldogs in the State House of Assembly, and he won't be able to impeach them because Tinubu has told him to stop, and he was willing to do that. But in the end, what they will now want to do, he won't be able to remove them. Rather, what they will now want to do is either be watching him, be frustrating his government. If he does anything, they'll start the impeachment again, and then when he fights again, to be as if this man is stubborn. But if he switches to APC, cool, he's going to support Tinubu because they supported Tinubu in the last election, and that will now make him have an edge, and so he will not need Wike for anything. And then that time will bring about the fall of Wike, and then at that moment Fubara will now have the power to come back as a second-term governor. So these are my take on it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I remain your boy Ernest Omozugba, the boy Okoje. Please remember to like, share, subscribe and comment. Signing out. Peace.